Chief Seattle, Great Statesman by Elizabeth Rider Montgomery. The Old Chief, Chapter 11. Lest she did not attack the settlement again, soldiers captured him instead. Seattle tried to save the proud young chief. Lest she rebelled against a bad treaty, he said. Can a chief be blamed for trying to keep his people from starving? Governor Stevens refused to pardon Leschi, but he gave the Nisquallies a new reservation. They now had some good farmland. Leschi said, I have saved my people. This new reservation will enable them to live. I am content. Early in 1858, Leschi was hanged. Chief Seattle lived at Old Man House Reservation with his people. He knew they were not happy. Their old way of life was gone. They did not feel free, and the fishing and hunting were spoiled. They believed the Bostons had cheated them. It took the United States Senate 4 years to approve the Indian treaties. Until then, Chief Seattle's people had no money from the government. Dr. Maynard paid for their needs himself. He spent thousands of dollars. Then Governor Stevens let Dr. Maynard go. He put another Indian agent in his place. Dr. Maynard moved back to Seattle. The government would not return the money he had spent. The Indians missed the good doctor and his wife. They were more unhappy than ever. For a long time, Chief Seattle would not visit the town which bore his name. He was still hurt because the Bostons had not trusted him. At last, one day, he paddled over to the town. David Denny saw him and called to him. Hello, Chief, he said. It is good to see you again. How surprised Chief Seattle was at these friendly words. Then Arthur Denny called from his store. Come in, Chief. I have some things to show you. Later, Seattle saw Henry Yesler. Come down to the mill, Chief, said Mr. Yesler. There have been many changes since you saw it last. As Seattle walked to Dr. Maynard's house, he was puzzled. What has happened? He asked the doctor. Yesterday, the Bostons thought I was an enemy. Today, they treat me as a friend. During the treaty troubles, the settlers were afraid of all Indians, Dr. Maynard told him. Fear kept them from thinking straight. Now the trouble is over, and they realize that you have always been their friend. Chief Seattle continued to live at Old Man House, but once in a while he visited the town. When he was about 80, Chief Seattle became very sick. Dr. Maynard and other settlers visited him often, but no one could help him. On June 7, 1866, the old chief died. Hundreds of people, both Indian and white, came to his funeral. They realized Seattle had been a great statesman. Chief Seattle's son spoke. My father was a great chief. He knew better what was good for Indians than we did ourselves. He kept us from war. Dr. Maynard said, Chief Seattle was the greatest friend of the whites on this side of America. We mourn his death. As he spoke, the doctor seemed to hear Seattle's musical voice, saying, There is no death, only a change of worlds.